it is time for breakfast. I forgot to fill my shake this morning. I did have my probiotic protein shake from Nutrisystem as per usual. I was rushing around because unexpectedly I had to go out. So I apologize. This is the cinnamon roll from Nutrisystem. It smells divine. If you love cinnamon, you're going to really love this. Let's see, it has 180 calories. It has 4.5 grams of fat, 1.5 of saturated fat, 29 carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of protein. I'm going to be enjoying this morning with some pumpkin spice, freshly brewed coffee with some almond milk. And I am almost done with my second water. Haven't been doing too well with water this week so far, so I'm really happy about that. From what I understand, you can make this when you get a Power Fuel week 2 with your breakfast. You can use an egg, scramble it up. I would guess I would add cinnamon and some maybe stevia to it, and then make French toast out of this. And put more cinnamon, of course, if I didn't already say that. Anyway, I will see you at lunch. It's lunchtime. And before I go on with lunch, I wanted to mention that this morning's cinnamon roll is a frozen item. And I did have to microwave it for 15 seconds. Well, it says between, if it's defrosted, 8 to 10, I think, and a maximum of 15 if it's frozen. So I forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. So for today's lunch, I'm having the Nutrisystem creamy cauliflower and chicken breast with rib meat, and a creamy cauliflower sauce with beans. I don't see any beans in here, but I won't mind if I notice them because I like beans. This is a shelf-stable food, and it's 230 calories. So what did I do with everything in the background? Okay, I added a cup of my own pre-cooked cauliflower rice, to which I added garlic powder, garlic and herb, a half teaspoon of the bacon bits, and then I put the chicken over top of that. I did not cook it in the bag. If you do cook it in the bag, you just take, open the pouch and stand it up in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. So I put the cauliflower, I put the bacon bits, I put some garlic and herb, I put some garlic powder. Then what I did is I put what was in the pouch on top, and I put a little sprinkle of garlic and herb. Then I put it into the microwave, covered for 1.5 minutes. In the meantime, on my stove top, I was sauteing what's coming out to be a half a cup of cooked mushrooms. These are fresh, cooked from raw, and I sprayed my pan with the olive oil spray. Then I sprayed the mushrooms, just a little spritz. Then I added the garlic and herb and some garlic powder, and I just let it go on top of the stove, turning them once or twice. And then I added a spritz of Bragg's liquid aminos, which is like the MAIJI made by Knorr, that seasoning that you would find in the grocery section, where you have the, I guess, the spice section. You'd probably find it there. Anyway, so this is my lunch, and I'm really looking forward. It smells very good to having this, and I will see you at dinner. For tonight's dinner, I am having the Nutrisystem frozen teriyaki chicken and Asian style noodles, and this is what it looks like over a half cup of cooked Asian style frozen vegetables. It smells divine. I can't wait to dig in. I could already tell this is going to be one that I reorder. I wanted to say that I did put a drizzle of this. This is 5 calories. Let's see, 5 calories per tablespoon. So I just put a little drizzle on top because I couldn't resist. I am addicted to this. Sorry. But I am. The reason I have these out is because I love these. I learned about these through when I was on Weight Watchers. You can get these at Hannaford. You can get them at BJ's. That's the only 2 places in my area anyway. you get 13 of these for 230 calories. So what I'm envisioning is, I have already shown these in another video when I had them. I'm envisioning using half and maybe saving a smart carb and a power fuel to be able to add it into this. I think it would be delicious. I also would want to do like a stir fry of vegetables, including maybe some chopped celery, sliced celery, definitely onion. I didn't have time tonight because I've been out. It's already like 7 o'clock. But those are just my thoughts. GU's also makes a orange ginger, which I think also would go great on this. Definitely. So the nutrition facts are 210 calories for the entree, and we have 4 grams of fat, 0 saturated fat. We have 29 grams of carbs, 3 dietary fiber, and 17 grams of protein in this dish. I wanted to also mention these liquid aminos. These are 5 calories per teaspoon. This is another option. It packs a lot of flavor in a teaspoon, believe it or not. But I enjoy having that. I use it sparingly. It is very sweet. And for my dessert tonight, I'm going to be having my favorite cookie is the Nutrisystem lemon cooler cookie for my dessert. I'm going to nuke it, or I should say put it in the microwave for maybe 10-15 seconds, and it comes out delicious. And there is butter in this recipe, and you can taste it. Really yummy. So I also wanted to tell you, I'm skipping around, back to dinner. It came in this with the film on it. You cook this for 3 minutes in the microwave with the film on. You don't cut the film. And then you peel it back and you just put it, you break the seal and keep it covered, and you cook it for another minute. So that was all I had to do. So I'll see you again before I close out today's video. I'm going to go enjoy my supper now. Well, hello again. I totally enjoyed that dinner. I wish I had put some mushrooms into it. And my other suggestion, if you wanted to add something to it, if you like shrimp and chicken together, I would add like maybe 4 ounces of salad shrimp. That would probably be like half of power fuel. I don't think it would be that much, because if you weigh them after you cook them, that won't be very much at all. But either way, it would be worth the power fuel to add that, or add more chicken to it naturally. That would be another idea that I had. Definitely ordering that one again. Lunch was out of this world. Really enjoyed that lunch. I will be ordering that again as well. And interestingly enough, I did order 2 of those, but because I had a feeling I might like it, excuse me. But I'm sorry that I ordered 2 chicken fettuccine, or whatever that one is called, the frozen entree. Now that I've eaten this chicken, what is it, cauliflower, creamy cauliflower with chicken, that's it, I think it's called that. There's no comparison to me, unless you detest cauliflower rice, but I couldn't even taste cauliflower in that. So, and I did have my own rice added to it, right? So anyway, really enjoyed. And naturally the cinnamon roll, delicious. I was saying this morning, you can make that into a French toast, which if you have a power fuel in the morning and you decide you want to do it that way, I think that'd be interesting. Me personally, I think I would want to put it in the, maybe in my waffle iron, my Belgian waffle iron. After I dipped it in the bread, dipped the roll into the egg mixture. I may try that one day. We'll see. Anyway, how am I doing? Today is the end of day. This is the end of day 4. Today I did very well. I drank at least 5 32-ounce waters. I was thirsty and I kept drinking, which the last few days I haven't met my water requirement the way I normally would. And I wanted to touch base about what happened last night. Interesting that this happened to me because I'm reflecting on it and I'm realizing it's been a learning experience rather than something negative. Last night, for one reason I don't know, but I do know, I went into the cabinet and I pulled out the wheat thins, the light wheat thins or whatever they're called, low fat. And I just sat in front of the TV and started eating them. I wasn't hungry. If anything, I'm hungry tonight. Last night I was not hungry. I did feel deprived yesterday, though. For some reason, I felt, actually probably since day one, not paying attention because I'm not having my extras. And sometimes I just feel like having a flex meal and not a whole flex day. That's usually what ends up happening with me. Like if I have a bar for breakfast, I might want to do, I don't know, a turkey sandwich for lunch or tuna or something. So that's like the typical thing that happens when you're on a diet that you're not satisfied with, like one of those diets where you're eating just like primarily salad and nothing and a protein or whatever you want to say. And then you do it and you do it, and then all of a sudden, boom, you binge. Now, I wouldn't call the amount of food I ate a binge, but the behavior was a binge. And I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't even think about it. So what I'm going to do tonight is I have a banana on the counter, and I will put it in front of me so that I'll reach for that, realizing, because it was not even a conscious thing what I did. So if anybody has any opinions on that, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mind writing in the comments, like how you feel, is that happened to you, whatever. I'd be interested to know, because that's what I'm not worried about, that I'm not going to lose 5 pounds this week. I already said I know I'm not going to, and I wouldn't want to. It would only come right back on. But it's interesting to learn something, make a positive out of something that could devastate a person. You know, I did get on the scale this morning. I was 140.2. I'm here to be honest. I'm not here to pull punches. And I should have been 139 if I didn't lose any weight, between 138 139. But I also know all the salt in those crackers. I drank a lot of water last night. I probably drank, I don't know, 45 ounces of water watching TV over a span of maybe 3 hours. So I retained all that water between the bulk of the food late at night and then having the salt. I know where that came from. I'm not really, I can tell tonight my rings are going around, that I'm not full of water. That's automatically how I tell. My hands will feel puffy. So in any event, I want to share that with you. I look forward to putting up another video tomorrow. And on that note, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be great. I'd love it. And if you enjoy seeing the videos that I've been putting out, please subscribe by hitting that bell. And that way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'll see you in the next one.